This weekend is UFC Fight Night, RIbas versus Dern. Hey, I'm not gonna complain. A lot of people are complaining. It's a dirt card. It's being headlined by a women fight, which people are not a fan of, but I will take this over no UFC. So this is our first week back in a month. Yeah, let's get straight into it. I will cover the main card. Let's not waste any time, man. The first fight on the main card, Punahele Soriano versus Uros Medic, probably. I'm going with Uros Medic. I don't know, more of a dog, more well-rounded, hits hard, probably more finishing potential, and he's Russian. Punahele, I like him, but not picking him in this matchup. This is not a good matchup for him. So, yeah, I'm going with Uros Medic. Let's just say second round TKO. Next fight, Christian Rodriguez. If I keep looking down, it's because I'm making sure we're still recording. I don't want to run out of storage. So yeah, Christian Rodriguez versus Austin Bashi. Austin Bashi was on the Contender Series. Good fighter, looks promising. He's like 22 years old or something like that. Christian Rodriguez is very good at upsetting fights that he's an underdog in. So he's a plus 215 here. You kind of have to take plus 215 for Christian Rodriguez. He's not a slouch, and he's got a lot of finishing potential. Let me look at his last couple fights. Lost to Julian Erosa, first round submission. Okay. Before that, he beat Bulgarian in a decision. Before that, beat Cameron Simon in a decision. Before that, he beat Raul Rosas. Kind of a tough one. Man. I mean, there's not much to go off of from Austin Bashi. I'm going to go with Christian Rodriguez by decision. Okay? He's got more experience. He's upset up-and-comers before, and he can do it again for plus money, especially plus 200. If it was like, plus 100, or I probably still would pick him, but Christian Rodriguez by decision. Next fight, Chris Curtis versus Roman Kopylov. Now this fight, the odds are almost identical to the last one. Roman Kopylov, he's dangerous. He's a good fighter. He's very dangerous. And he's younger, more well-rounded. Chris Curtis is coming off a loss. He's going to be very, very hungry. It's going to be very hard to get Chris Curtis out of there. Roman Kopylov beat Almeida last time. Almeida's a little bit overrated. Before that, he got fraud checked by Fluffy Hernandez, but not really fraud checked because we've seen how Fluffy Hernandez, how good he really is. He beat Fremd, late second round TKO. KO. Not really surprised by the Fremd one. Before that, he beat Ribeiro. Before that, he beat Soriano, Punahele. See, it's hard, man. Kopylov is finishing fighters that he should be finishing. Like Soriano is good, but he should be finishing him, and he did. Kopylov versus Ribeiro. Ribeiro can be a little bit wild at times. Not surprised by that. Fremd, not surprised by that. And then once he came across someone who was an actual dog, an actual killer, he got finished. He beat Almeida, but Almeida's not really, it's like whatever. So let's see here. Chris Curtis is coming off a loss, obviously, to Brendan Allen. Don't even have to check that. Yes, Brendan Allen, split decision. Very, very close fight. He hurt Allen a bunch in that, and Allen's a very well-rounded fighter as well. And Chris had him hurt many times, but the wrestling got to him. Before that, he beat Marc-Andre Barriault. Before that, could not continue with Imavov. Before that, Gastelum beat him. Chris Curtis, oh man. I'm gonna go with Chris Curtis by TKO. I'm gonna go against the odds here. I'm going with Chris Curtis by TKO. I just think, yes, Kopylov is well-rounded. Yes, he's younger. He can finish you. Chris Curtis has very good defense. If he does lose, it most likely would be by probably rear naked choke or something. I'm gonna go with Chris Curtis by TKO. I just think he's gonna be. He did pretty well in his last fight. He just got out wrestled a lot. Kopylov is more of a striker, right? I just feel like he's gonna be very hungry. He's coming to prove a point, and I'm going with Chris Curtis by TKO. I'll go third round TKO, Chris Curtis. Okay. Why not? Another underdog pick. Next fight, Cesar Almeida versus Abdul Razak Al Hassan. Are we going for 3 dogs in a row? Are we going for 3 dogs in a row? Kinda have to, man. Cesar Almeida's good, but he's not minus 258 good. I need to go off of who I think is gonna win, not just the odds. But let's see. Abdul Razak Al Hassan. Could not continue last fight, blah, 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 whatever. Before that, he got submitted. Pretty sure there was an arm triangle by Joe Pyfer. Put to sleep. Before that, he beat Ribeiro by knockout. Okay, cool. Before that, lost a split to Buckley. Man, he's basically coming off of a loss. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Abdul Razak Al Hassan. I just think same thing with the last fight, man. It's like a trend right now. Coming off of losses, he's gonna be hungry. He's very dangerous, very powerful. I think he's gonna knock Cesar Almeida out first or second round. Knockouts, not just a TKO. Like I think he'll sleep him. Abdul Razak Al Hassan, we're going for 3 dogs in a row. Parlay those together. I just might. Next fight. Santiago Ponzinibbio versus Carlson Harris. This is where the underdog picks stop. I'm going with Santiago Ponzinibbio. He's good, man. He's pretty good. Last fight, he lost his split to Salikov. Salikov is insanely dangerous, skilled, and athletic at 42, I think he is. Very rare for that to happen. Salikov is just one of those guys, man. He's just one of those dudes. Yeah. Before that, he lost to Holland, 3rd round KO, TKO. Okay, don't blame him for that. Before that, he beat Morono, which Morono is not like an elite, like top 5, obviously, barely top 10. But Morono is a tricky fighter for some. He's tough. He throws punches weird. He's pretty good. Like, he's not that bad. So that's a decent win. Before that, he lost a split to Michel Pereira. Before that, lost to Neil Magny. He's got okay wins, and his losses are understandable. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know why I'm saying, oh, man, like, I'm not going to go with Santiago Ponzinibbio. I'm just looking at their last fights. Let's see. Harris got slept by Williams. That was a nasty knockout. Nasty. Stiffened him like a board. Before that, he beat Jeremiah Wells. Submitted him. Which is... I don't know. I mean, Wells is very good. He's more of a hard hitter than anything. So he got submitted. It's not like he got knocked out. Before that, he beat Jared Gooden. He's only fought once in 2024, and he got slept bad against a hard hitter. Santiago's not that hard of a hitter. I'm gonna go with Santiago Ponzinibbio by decision. By decision, I think he edges out a decision here. Yeah. I think Carlson Harris might play it safe. I mean, obviously he's going to be probably wrestling, going in the clinch as much as possible. He got slept bad, so not that he has to really worry about that here, but it's always in his mind. It's always going to be in your mind, especially that was your last fight. So, and your only fight of 2024. Now he's back. Yeah, Santiago Ponzinibbio by decision. That was the co-main. Dang, didn't even realize. That's how good this card is. Main event of the evening. Mackenzie Dern versus Amanda Ribas. I am just now learning that... Wait. Is Mackenzie Dern actually Brazilian, though? I didn't know Mackenzie Dern was Brazilian. Or does she, like, train in Brazil? I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Ribas lost the decision to Rose last fight. Before that, beat Pinheiro by knockout. Before that, lost to Macy Barber. Before that, beat... Let's look at Mackenzie Dern. Beats Lupi Godinez last fight, decision in August. Before that, got beat decision by Lemos, whatever. Before that, got knocked out by Andrade. That'll happen. That'll happen. She's won against Hill, decision. I'm gonna go with Mackenzie Dern by decision. I just feel like she might be a little bit stronger in there. I feel like she might be... Yeah, I'm just going to go with Mackenzie Dern by decision. I don't know and I don't care why. I just can see her getting the decision. Yeah, that's it. Thanks guys for watching. What a terrible outro that was.